A haunted tour? I need to see that.
Oh,
I Haunted tour starts tomorrow. I can't miss that.
Please remember to be careful.
I think I need more information to crack this one. I think I need more information to crack this one. I think I need more information to crack this one. Intricate. This is the same mark that I saw on Oscar's artifact.
That is a priceless artifact, don't forget.
I think I need more information to crack this one.
Hey, it's Ned. I can only assume you're calling to hear my lovely... Hey, it's Ned. I can only assume... Nancy!
Caller ID does take the mystery out of things.
You're not the only detective. In fact, I've already solved one mystery for you.
Wonderful. I can spend the rest of my time here enjoying the sights.
We both know you wouldn't be happy until you found another case.
True.
And speaking of cases, your father is nose deep in one of his, so he asked me to help you in his place, so you can lay that mystery to rest.
You would help me anyway.
Yes, but now I am fully deputized.
Did my father find out anything about Second Shine or Hans Farzinger?
He's still looking into every territory. So far, nothing concerning out of Germany where it's headquartered.
I don't suppose he has a researcher fluent in Czech?
Not last I checked. I didn't mean to do that.
I know.
Not my finest moment.
Have you heard about the Degas system?
Degas? The painter?
That's how it's spelled. It's a system that tracks precious gems and jewels worldwide.
Sounds like a big deal. Do you think this goes further than Second Shine?
No. No, wait, you're right. I might need to call in a different kind of help.
Like...
The Hardy Boys. They have contacts I don't.
And I don't. I understand.
I should reach out to them before it gets too late.
I'm here if you need me. I'm still good for talking about the case.
Yes, you are. Till next time.
All right, Nancy Drew. Good night over there. And stay safe.
Check. That's done.
Nancy!
Joe!
Actually, it's Frank.
One of these days. We were about to go toss a ball around. What can we do for you?
You know when you were in Boston consulting on the exhibits on jewel thefts? Did you ever hear about a Degas system while working on the case?
Hear about? Yes. We could get you the Degas file on any gem or jewel you could ever want.
Jewels? Gems? Crime? Definitely more fun than throwing a ball around.
That would be amazing. How?
We had a special agent working with us on the exhibit.
Special Agent Zane Garrett.
Nancy, send us information on the file you want, and we'll have him send it over. You should be able to contact Zane later today.
Make that tomorrow. I'm in Prague now.
Prague? We love Prague.
Yeah, we traveled through there on a really amazing case. Don't you remember?
Yeah, it has one of the largest castles in the world.
Yeah, that's where I'm standing right now. It's incredible.
Oh, you should send us a picture. And Nancy, if you didn't bring a laptop, you should get one. Your phone won't be able to handle the Degas file.
Don't forget to check out all the paintings there. If you take the train, who knows, you might find treasure on the tracks.
I'll have to see what I can do about that computer tomorrow. Thank you. Bye. Still have to do that.
You have a question for me. I see it.
I need to open a file that's too big for my phone. Do you have a laptop I could use?
Laptop? No. You should go to Apparat. They sell computers. Many choices, none too expensive.
Thank you. Is it far from here?
Oh, you will want to go there anyway. It is in Old Town Square. You will see it.
Have you had any more troubles with your coffee maker?
Kind of you to ask. So far, so coffee.
Have you visited Slotty Custom Jewelry?
Zlati? Ha! I could not even afford to walk in.
Do you know Vladena Slotty?
She visits from time to time. She only drinks black coffee. I tell her she should take a pinch of cinnamon, which is my preference. She doesn't listen.
So you don't know her well?
I know all I need to.
What do you think of the castle exhibition?
It is our patrimony. Quite a selection of priceless and cherished jewels. A shame so few get to see their beauty.
With gems that rare, I'm sure people must travel from all over the world to see them.
And they do, but they are very rarely on display. We can only see them on special occasions, like now. Sometimes we wait 20 years. You may get the chance to see them yourself if you don't mind waiting in long lines. I would wear jewels like that every day if I could.
Do you know Oscar Dvorak?
His name? No. If he came in, I might know by how he takes his coffee.
Thank you.
Ah,
Another
could you bring this coffee to the man?
I don't see.
Thank.
I believe this is for you.
Ah, thank you. Patrice's latest victim, I see?
I take it she makes a habit of enlisting customers.
Only those too kind to say no. I never shy from an opportunity to serve.
In that case, I might have a question or two. My name is Nancy Drew.
Leo Sokol, welcome to Prague.
Do you serve as a priest near here?
I am honored to serve at St. Vitus Cathedral, though I can't claim the same preeminence as the kings and emperors and saints laid to rest there.
A cathedral must be a lot of work.
Not from me. It is owned by the Czech people, like the rest of the palace complex. I do my small part.
I noticed you dropped some cards.
My simple pleasure? A game called Marius, where you collect tricks to win. We play with a smaller deck than you may be familiar with.
Oh, I've played a trick-taking game like that before. Maybe I could play you sometime.
No, not a good idea.
Why not?
It is not polite for me to defeat tourists,
You're confident.
And we would need 3 or 4 players, with a full deck of cards, as I keep losing mine.
Another time, then. Like one of these?
Yes, it is mine. You serve me yet again. Thank you.
You must have heard about the gem forgeries in Prague. What do you think?
Not the usual tourist question.
I'm not the usual tourist.
What is your interest?
I met Adela Cherna yesterday. Do you know her? She had her own necklace stolen.
The museum forgeries are in the past, but perhaps the threat remains. Well, I have friends at the palace. I should ask them about the state of our security.
Please do. I would still like to know more about how the investigation has turned up no leads.
Oh, I see no harm. Come find me in my cathedral office.
I should get going. I have some cards to find.
I wish it were not true. I play well, but I shuffle poorly. Come see me later at my office in St. Vitus. I may have some answers for you. I'll let my secretary know you're coming by.
I will. Thank you.
Good. But don't be too long. I am leaving town soon. I hope to see you before I go.
That's done. That's done. Check. 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 Still have to do that. I'm not done with that yet.
Hello, what can I do for you?
That obvious I speak English?
I guessed right. I also guess you need some tech?
I do.
You either wanted that, my school notes, or a puppet, so... I am Elka. What can I get you?
I'm Nancy Drew. It's nice to meet you, Elka. Do you have a small laptop? Something with lots of storage space, nothing fancy.
Yes, of course. I have one secondhand that I wiped clean myself.
That sounds perfect.
Almost perfect. It is missing a charger, but you should be able to find one at an internet cafe.
I know a place.
Good.
You can't mention a puppet and not explain why.
My grandfather. He works on the collectibles side of Apparat. He fixes, among other gadgets and junk, puppets and marionettes.
Junk? You must not care for his work much.
Oh, I love him, of course. But don't tell him I called his work junk. And especially don't tell Radek.
Who is Radek?
Ah, you have not been to the Marionette Theater. Radek is a boy with floppy hair and a cute smile who puts on puppet shows for kids and tourists.
A cute smile?
You will not tell him I said so.
Of course not.
My grandfather fixes his marionettes whenever they fall apart, which is often. I never know what to say to him.
Hello is a start.
Radek always seems so preoccupied. Who knew puppetry was so stressful?
So, you are still in school. What are you studying?
Yes, I'm studying computer science with a focus on cybersecurity.
Impressive. Why cybersecurity?
No matter how tech literate you are, you can never be too careful on the internet these days.
Sounds like you have a reason to be cautious. Have you had any cybersecurity issues yourself?
Some believe that local hackers have been harassing government sites, but I am not the government, so I don't care.
Who do you think the hackers are?
Students, perhaps.
Thank you for the laptop.
Feel free to return here if you have any troubles with it. And do let me know if you see Radek's show.
Thank you. I will. See you. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet.
Dobre den.
Dobre den. I hope it's all right if we speak in English.
Yes, it is okay.
I see you are quite the artisan and collector. I found this iron key. Can you tell me what it's for?
It's one of the 7 keys of Prague.
The 7 keys of Prague.
Ah, if you don't know, I shouldn't tell you.
Now I have to know.
Let me see the key. You found it where?
In an old book in the Hungerkünstler Cafe.
We Czechs have many legends. The legend of the 7 keys is one every Czech child learns. Even you can learn about it at the marionette show in the square. When you come back, I will tell you what I learned from it. No charge.
Thank you. Elka was right. You don't have any computers I can use.
Computers belong to her side of the shop.
What do you focus on?
Anything that needs fixing. From the time when craft mattered.
What kind of crafts?
Things that require skills handed down through generations. And a few trinkets.
Does Elka run the shop?
She would like to think so. I tell her to go study, but she does not listen. She works too hard like her mother.
Does her mother work here too?
Her mother passed some time ago.
I'm sorry.
We do all right.
I should get going.
Yeah, come back sometime.
Je to připravené?
Not ready yet, Radek.
Still no word on Puppet 12?
I was just leaving.
Oh, are you a tourist?
I suppose I am.
Then please come to my marionette show this afternoon. I'm sorry, I should introduce myself. I'm Radek Nepovim.
Oh, I'm Nancy Drew.
And I'm a master puppeteer. Normally, I work hard to keep the old traditions alive. When you come, you will see Prague's history come to life. I promise.
Sounds interesting. I look forward to being there.
And I will see you at the theater.
Can't check that off. Check. Can't check that off yet. I'm not done with that yet.
Oh, you came! Except, I'm sorry, I may not have a show for you or the fans. My assistant couldn't come today. The puppets don't operate themselves.
Well, that would be disappointing. Is there something I can help with?
Yeah, there's a lot to do. The stage has to be set up. The marionettes need their costumes. No, I couldn't ask you, but, well, will you?
How much time do we have? We'd better get started.
I mean, what? Wait, you're serious? That's great! The show must go on.
All right, let's go. Great, let's do it. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Now, this scene doesn't go something like this. It goes exactly like this. Great. Let's do it. Great, we did it. This would be fun to do again.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. Today, you will see the magic of the theater and relive the time when the world stage was made for the marionettes. See one of the oldest art forms come to life. Gather round and experience the wonder and mystery of kings, keys, and the secrets of the royal Bohemian crown jewels.
Good day to all of you. I am King Maria Theresa. Yes, I'm a king. Have you seen my beautiful crown?
Yes, it must be known that this royal is the only woman to hold the position in her own right.
You see, even in the decree, it wasn't easy to be recognized and crowned a ruler as a woman.
And yet, you were crowned and wore this special coronation crown thanks to His Highness, the Holy Roman Emperor, King of Bohemia, Charles IV.
Stop! That is my crown!
The king who led the building of the St. Vitus Cathedral?
Yes,
The king who built the Charles Bridge?
the same. And I commissioned that crown. It has become the symbol of the people, and it has been decreed that only the true king could wear it and hold the crown jewels.
Oh, you did so much more.
Well, you could go on and on. I'm flattered. But yes, you see, that crown truly belongs to me.
Not anymore. Now it belongs to...
Me! Hello! I, King Rudolph II, do in fact deserve the crown.
You deserve the crown? Why?
Well, I brought Prague into the Renaissance. We learned to read the stars, and I made Prague the center of discovery with alchemy labs throughout the castle and...
Excuse me, O King, but I do see here that you did spend a great deal of time and money on those mysterious, mystical experiments.
Yes, there is that. But I put Prague on the map.
That's nice, but how did all that help the people?
Help the people?
Ha! Does that sound like someone who deserves the crown?
Wait, no! My crown!
The story goes that rulers and wars would come and go, and the crown jewels were scattered to many different places.
Until the Czech estates demanded that the king bring the crown jewels back to Prague.
Exactly right. They belong to the people.
Who are you?
I am your son, King Leopold II. I brought the crown jewels home. Then, I commissioned a case to keep them safe. My royal keymaker created 7 very special keys. At your service, the 7 keys to lock it up. And I gave those keys to 7 specially appointed people who could only unlock the case together.
You were right. The crown doesn't belong to anyone but the Czech people.
Here, Your Grace, the keys. And the crown jewels have been safe in Prague ever since.
Thank you for coming to our show. And thank you to my assistant, Nancy Drew.
Whew, you saved the day.
No, seriously, thank you. Thank you so much for your help. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Happy to help.
I hoped you liked the show. You, sort of seem like you might have some questions about the legends and hidden mysteries of Prague. Well, I'd be happy to answer them.
How did you know? Is the story a legend?
Okay, so what's awesome is that many of the tales that I base my marionette shows on are actual famous legends. And in this story, the legend is a true one. See, old King Leopold did bring the crown jewels back to Prague to be kept in the castle. But they're not there anymore.
Where are they?
I took them.
You would be quite a thief if you managed that.
And if I were a thief, I would be quite a thief. But for now, the crown jewels are safe inside St. Vitus Cathedral, forever protected under vault and 7 keys.
Who holds the 7 keys now?
Nowadays, only the most important people, the president, the lord mayor, the dean of St. Vitus, and so on. You get the picture. The guards no longer hold the keys. No movie stars, football players, or puppeteers, sadly.
What happens when they want to open the vault?
All of the key holders must come together. So they say.
So no one could steal each key and open the vault?
Do you think it would be that easy?
It could be. That's what worries me.
Come now. They've been safe for hundreds of years.
It seems like you care a lot about the puppets. Why do you put on shows every day?
Actually, marionettes. Do you know the difference? No, you're good, if you do. It's just that I work with marionettes for fame and fortune, of course.
Seriously?
I am serious. I would have to be. You just experienced what skill is needed to keep things untangled.
I did. It's a lot harder than it looks. Why do it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, really, if I don't, who will? Look around you. We sell our heritage and people know so little of the real history. For centuries, marionette shows have kept our Czech language and culture alive. And okay, this may sound nuts, but I think if people know, they'll care.
It's really admirable of you to work so hard to keep your family and your country's traditions alive.
Oh, thank you. I really enjoyed talking to people like you who show genuine interest. You know, and the children, they at least are entertaining.
That they are. Your accent sounds very American. Have you spent time there?
No, I've learned many languages during my acting career. But it is amazing what you can pick up from playing games and watching television in other languages.
I learned a lot.
There's always more to learn if you want to come by again tomorrow. If my assistant doesn't show up again, maybe you would be interested in some extra work while you're in town? Never mind, just... Well, thanks.
If I have time, I will, thanks. Elka recommended your show to me. I'll have to let her know I enjoyed it.
Thanks? She's like a kid sister to me.
Oh, good to know. Check. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
Hey, Nancy.
Still have to do that. Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
The Dean is not available.
Why are you here?
I am the assistant to the Dean. My career isn't quite as stagnant as some.
Onsem notsem luit.
Really? First I've heard of it.
I am the director of the gym's exhibit. We have important matters to discuss.
Oh, and he would be happy to meet with you, Mr. Dvorak, once he returns from his trip.
That is not soon enough.
His schedule is very tight, but I will see what I can do to fit you in before he leaves, and I do look forward to speaking to you then.
Just stay out of my way. You will regret delaying our meeting.
Check. I'm not done with that yet. no.
Nancy. Are you all right? I thought I heard you cry out.
Have you seen this image before?
Pani. Who sent that to you?
It showed up on my computer when I tried to download a file.
It is the puppet of death. Very old. We don't see that anymore. Scares the children. It is an omen that should be forgotten.
Have other computers been hacked here?
Here, in the cafe? No, not since we started using locage protection.
Maybe it didn't get a chance to install on this computer.
If Apparat sold you this computer, take it back. They will help you.
Elka did say to bring it back if I had any issues, and she is interested in cybersecurity. I'll take the laptop to Elka before they close for the evening.
Good idea. Also, I feel I should mention, do you know what lotkaji means in English?
I can't say I do.
It means people who move puppets, make them dance.
Puppeteers.
Yes, that's right. What a funny coincidence.
It is. Check. Still have to do that. It's locked. It's not too late?
Please, come in. What can I help you with?
My laptop may have been compromised. I know you said you had wiped it before selling to me. Would you mind taking a look at it?
I will do my best. Where were you when you noticed the virus?
The cafe, in the castle square.
Did you connect to the public Wi-Fi?
I did. Should I be concerned?
Ah, well, it can't hurt to check. Did you connect to the same network on your phone?
Yes.
Let me see that, too.
This must be Elka and her mother.
Your devices are safe to use.
Thank you. I'm sorry to disturb you this late.
I sold you this computer. I should fix it. Plus, I welcome a distraction.
Something on your mind?
I've just been busy, juggling my time running the shop and taking classes, so I could use the break. Gives me more time to daydream about Radek, I suppose. Speaking of, did you get the chance to see his puppet show today?
I did. He was quite the showman.
Well, keep an eye on him for me.
Sure thing. I have to ask, do you think my computer was specifically targeted?
Why would it be?
I have to watch myself sometimes.
I do too, but I carry protection. What were you doing when you noticed the pop-up?
It showed up after I downloaded a certain file.
It's possible the file had a virus. I ran a virus scan on your computer, and it didn't find anything. What was it you were downloading?
Research.
Okay, keep your secrets.
You said you carry protection. Do you carry a weapon?
Well, sort of. I wear a ring with a taser.
I've never seen anything like it.
No, though he used to make jewelry for my mother.
Sounds expensive. How does it work?
Electric battery. It can really put out a shock.
It's late. Thank you for fixing the laptop.
Come back if you do.
I would like that, thank you.
This was something I did in class. It's fun, like a puzzle with block coding. It's pretty basic for cybersecurity students. You can see there's an action count. There are a limited number of actions you can take before the system detects you. These blocks are a metaphor for security mechanisms you bypass. This is a data block. This is what you're looking for. Nice, that's next level. I recommend looking at our pamphlets and our other info screen here for more tips on how to protect your device to prevent any further problems. You did it! I'm impressed.
Thank you for the lesson. There is so much to learn. I see why you're majoring in this. Oh, sorry, Elka.
No problem.
Hello?
Hi, Nancy?
Yeah, give me just a second.
It's fine. You can put them on speaker.
Let me put you on speakerphone so I can check.
All right.
Who are we talking to?
Agent Zane Garrett, ICA.
Pleased to meet you. I am Elka Strojnik. Apparat.
Good to meet you. Listen, I hate to be brief, but did you get the file open?
I did. I was hoping you could clarify a couple of things for me.
Go ahead.
What should I be looking for?
The Degas file tracks the location history of the gems and necklace. Pay special attention to the timestamp entries. They record when the necklace changed custody.
Elka, could you tell if the Degas file was tampered with?
Ask me in my 3rd year of school.
If you notice anything wrong on your end, I can put in an order to review Degas security. That said, hacking or tampering with the Degas site would affect more than just one piece of jewelry.
Got it.
When I downloaded the first file, I got a pop-up and a virus. Is your computer safe?
Yes, entirely. I send on encrypted lines. What computer were you using?
A used one.
But don't worry, I have cleared it again.
Make sure you've got adequate security, and it shouldn't happen again.
I'll do my best.
Good. Most people do not realize how often these incidents occur. Internet awareness is always the best protection.
I should let you get back to work.
I am wrapping up for the day. I suggest you do the same.
Good advice.
Good to speak with you, Nancy.
I should get going, for real this time. Thanks again.
I'll get the door. Don't open the door.
What is that?
Careful.
The image again.
We should leave. Let me get my things. Go. Go!
Still, can't check that off yet. That's done. I'm not done with that yet.
Nancy, I wish I had better news.
Is everything okay with my dad?
No, I should have been clearer. Your dad is fine, just busy on his case. Like daughter, like father.
Besides the research, did he have a message for me?
He said I should make sure to ask you to stay safe.
Sounds like him. Glad to know he's doing all right. Did you not find any background on Second Shine?
I did. Or your dad did. Unfortunately, they're squeaky clean.
Unfortunately.
I know you were hoping for a juicy lead.
That is true. If Second Shine wasn't responsible and her jeweler Vladena has a reputation to protect, the only other person to touch the necklace was Adela.
What? You think Adela was involved?
I can't rule it out. Yet. Could you have my dad find out about Adela's insurance coverage?
I'll try. You think she's trying an insurance scam?
Well, if she was, it would be quite elaborate.
Why would she bring you all the way from here for a scam?
Maybe because I came all the way from there.
All right, I'll ask your dad to look into it.
Another important topic? How are you?
I'm a little tired. I keep getting phone calls in the middle of the night from this girl in Prague.
It's not the middle of the night.
All right. I'm hoping to get phone calls in the middle of the night from this girl in Prague. Seriously, you can call me whenever.
I know. I want to.
Then do, please. If not, I can always catch you on another podcast. I heard your episode really took off.
Oh, really? I'm not sure I enjoyed being on air like that.
You're a natural.
I think I'll stick to being a detective. Thank you for your help as always.
It's better than studying. I need the distraction.
So that's what I am, a distraction. Till next time. Ned?
No, it's Adela. I would like to meet for updates to the investigation.
About that, did you have insurance on your necklace?
Why do you ask?
You may need to file a report if I'm unable to find the original gems.
Don't worry about any report. Find who took the gems.
I will do my best. I've spoken with everyone on your suspects list. Are you sure you didn't bring the necklace anywhere else? I need to know everywhere you went with the necklace after getting it back from Second Shine.
I stopped by Apparat, but nowhere else. I had some relics on consignment there. I only stopped by to check on their status.
I'll add them to my list. Before we meet, I would like to follow up on a few more leads.
You have more than one lead.
I know you're anxious, but we can't rush this.
I don't like to waste time.
I understand, and we don't have time to waste. But investigation requires patience.
If you don't want to tell me today, then you can tell me tomorrow.
I'll absolutely reach out when I have more to report.
If that's how you want to proceed.
I will move as swiftly as I can.
Thank you.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Hi, Radek.
Hi. The rich tradition of the marionettes called you back.
Something like that. Will you be putting on a play today?
Much later. In the meantime, I am still working on a script for a new one.
What will it be about?
You will have to wait and see.
Perhaps I should come another day.
I promise. Whenever you do.
It was no trouble, Radek. Wow, that's a big donation. A new story about an ancient group called the Residente. Still have to do that.
Nancy.
You have a lot of puppets. How many do you have?
10 in total. King Maria Theresa is my newest addition. I couldn't resist making her the star of the show.
Are you sure you only have 10? You mentioned to Merrick you were waiting for him to repair your 12th puppet.
Did I say that? You must have misheard me. I meant 10.
But Maria Teresa starred in your show. She didn't need repair.
I'm an actor. I'm not very good with numbers. He knew who I meant.
Yes, I suspect he did. I should get going.
Bye.
Are you here for coffee or questions?
A little bit of both.